Hey YouTube, I'm back. So today I'm going to tell you guys a little story about me burning out and probably becoming some of the most unhappiest I ever have been in my life because I worked way too hard. So a few years back, everything is going great. Business is good, working really hard at the gym and on the tennis court, and also really trying to improve my photography and work on YouTube content. But I was going non-stop. I would work all day and then hit the courts in the gym and then try to work on YouTube content at night, and it was just a continual process of just non-stop work, to the point where even my wife was like, you're spending too much time on your hobbies. It wasn't healthy and it wasn't sustainable. But I'm a hard worker, so I just kept going and kept going. You know, I wanted to just be successful at everything. And don't get me wrong, everything's good, business is good, and you know, life is good, but I ran myself into the ground. I would, you know, work during the week, work out and work on YouTube content and photography in the evenings and at night. Now on the weekends I was pretty much doing YouTube and photography and working out and tennis stuff. I mean, I was just non-stop. I didn't have much time to rest. And to be honest, I didn't like rest. It's just unsustainable. And I wanted to talk about kind of how that mindset can really be detrimental to your mental health and your overall well-being if you don't take time to relax and rest and just get away from everything. So you see, if you are constantly all work and no play, even if you are enjoying the things that you do, you're going to reach your breaking point. It is a very gradual and slow process to where maybe at first you start to get just a little tired and you're run down a little bit. Then you start to find yourself maybe a little more stressed than usual. Eventually it will evolve into you start to lose your patience quicker and you become a little more irritable and you're thinking maybe you're just not getting enough sleep. And then it starts getting to the point where you start thinking, oh, maybe I just need a break, I'm unmotivated. And then pretty soon that motivation feeling just begins to suck all of the life out of you to where you don't feel like doing anything. Working, your hobbies, things that you used to love and were passionate about just don't appeal to you anymore. One day you wake up and realize, wow, I've been sucked into this black hole of just exhaustion. And it's a gradual thing and it happens gradually. It happened to me gradually and all those signs were there, but I didn't pay attention to them because it's never happened to me before. My anxiety would increase. I was getting more and more fatigued. I started to withdraw a little bit and realized that I was just exhausted all the time. And then came the lack of motivation. And then finally I just was like, what's wrong with me? Like, I'm a different person. And that's the scary thing about, you know, mental health and burnout is it's not always just so rapid like people think. It was almost like everything was just annoying to me and I just wanted to be left alone. And it was kind of scary to me because I just realized, like, how do I get myself out of this? I want to go take photos, but every time I think about going to take photos, I just think, nah, there's no spark, there's no motivation. So when I finally hit that space where I thought something's wrong, I've got to make some changes, I basically just cut out all of the negativity, people that would drain my mental energy and my mood, and I tried to start fresh. I started really just trying to keep a close circle around me of people I loved and that would support me. You know, it takes a little bit of time, but eventually you start to come out of that funk. But you have to really be cognizant of your surroundings, who you surround yourself with, you know, your stressors and the things that you're doing that take your mental energy.
You tired of playing? I love you. You're the best.
I guess what I'm trying to say is be careful with that grind set mindset, that hustle mentality. You have to have a lot of that to succeed in life. But when it completely consumes you and you see no value in resting and relaxing your brain and your mental state, it can really get to you. I've lost the desire to want to attain things and be materialistic. This has all really given me affirmation that I'm just a simple guy. I like my dogs, I love cameras, and I don't need a humongous house or big fancy cars to be happy. I think that's what's important in life, is figuring out what makes you happy, really sticking to those values. I hope this helps you. If you're feeling kind of like I was feeling, leave me a comment, man. Let's connect, let's talk. Mental health and these things, man, it just creeps in slowly and over time, so you have to really, really be careful. And if you find yourself kind of in that hole and in that tough place, get back to the basics and just surround yourself with positive people, man. That's the best thing you can do.
Y'all good? Y'all done?